Mark the Movie Man here. We are at the New Horror Film Festival, and I'm here with two filmmakers involved with the short Boots, which is showing in the next block of shorts. And I'm here with Keith, who is the director, and Bryce, who is a producer, lighting, man of many hats. Now, I got a chance to see Boots, and I saw in the credits that it was inspired by real events, or that someone experienced. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So the story of the film has changed very minimally from what actually transpired. This story was told to me when I was about 10 or 11 years old on a Boy Scout campout, sitting around a campfire by one of our scout leaders. This had happened to him when he moved into a new house and started renovating it. And the story stuck with me all my life. And last summer, I contacted him, had him recap the story for me because it had been a long time, and asked him if I could do a short. And he said, yeah, do it. So the only thing that's different between the film and true life is that I had to add another character for just a little bit of exposition, and otherwise it's all true.
Awesome. Now, how did you choose the location? Because we were talking about it this morning. The location that you picked was actually pretty cool. Where did you find that place?
Well, one of the most fun things about filming is that we actually shot in 4 locations. No one house had exactly what I was looking for each room. And that was one of the most challenging parts of it, one of the most fun. You know, the lighting had to be consistent, the camera positioning had to be consistent. But yeah, we shot at 4 houses, well, 3 houses and 1 business, and played it as one house. And you know, he did a great job lighting it, our DP did a great job shooting it, and it worked, it had a flow. So. I
was going to say, how hard was that to make the lighting match in 4 locations? Because you can't tell. I mean, it's very fluid. How big of a challenge was that?
It was actually, it wasn't that hard. All we needed was a big plastic wall, you know, like one of the tarps, and everything was pretty easy, actually.
Yeah.
It was just, the hardest part was trying to figure out where in the space we would be, you know. Everything was backwards. That was the hardest part.
And then for casting, did you have some people in mind already, some friends, or did you actually do a bit of a selection process?
I only asked one guy to star in it, and he said yes. He had not acted before in anything like this. He said he had done a bit of stage work, and he's a sculptor by trade, so he's involved in the arts and always has been. I met him through a coworker, and I was like, you're right for this, like, would you do it with me? And he really gave me his all, you know, he really nailed the character, and was super into it. We had meetings before shooting where we talk about the guy, the real guy, and the character, and, you know, where he is in his life and what he's experiencing, and he took it very seriously, and I think that really shows in the movie.
And do you have any upcoming projects you want to plug that you're working on right now?
Yeah, we've got another one that, again, I wrote and directed, Bryce produced and lit, in post-production right now. It's called Undo, and I'll be getting that out into the festival circuit in the next couple months.
Now, is Boots just on the festival circuit, or can people catch it online? Do you have a website?
Not yet. I'm going to be getting it online eventually. It's only been shopped out to festivals for about 3 or 4 months, so I'm going to give it another little while, see how well it does. Hopefully get lots of screenings and do an online release eventually. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, gentlemen, very
Thank you
much.
very much.
Appreciate it.